After being at large for weeks in March, Cameron Sutton turned himself in on domestic violence charges. He eventually was charged with misdemeanor domestic battery. He entered a diversion program. The Lions released him before he even turned himself in. The Steelers have since signed him. He appeared yesterday at off-season workouts, and he was asked this question: what is your message to fans in the aftermath of everything that's happened this offseason?
It's an opinion-based world. Everybody kind of moves on the movement of not knowing, but feel the presence or feel the space to speak. So and that's give or take. However it goes. My job is not to appeal to someone else. My job is to be the best version of myself. And how do I give that off to the mass, or how do I give that off to everyone around me? I'm in full control of that. So I'm never worried about a narrative. I'm never worried about what necessarily people say, because obviously more than likely they don't know me more than anybody else. You know what I mean? And again, it gets back to just your foundation, your morals. Who you are individually as a human being, and just what you stand on. Holding my head high. Again, everybody goes through adversity. Everybody goes through things in their life that, can change it in both directions. So it's all about how you stand on that and what you do from that.
Particularly the first 20 seconds, but really that whole answer was just like he kept hitting the button on a random cliche generator. He didn't say a damn thing. He expressed no remorse. If anything, some people hear that and say he's almost like characterizing himself as a victim, like we all go through adversity. Well, some adversity is set upon us. Some adversity we create by the things we do. And he's going to go through more adversity because, Chris, my understanding of the personal conduct policy, he's entered the diversion program, domestic violence, baseline suspension of 6 games. And there are aggravating factors that could drive it higher. And when you look at the police affidavit, the probable cause affidavit, during the argument that resulted in the charges, Sutton picked up the woman who was his, and apparently his longtime girlfriend and mother of 3 children, slammed her into a wall, bit her on the neck, leaving a quarter-sized abrasion that bled, grabbed the woman by the face and neck and choked her, causing her to briefly lose consciousness, for crying out loud. Altercation continued into the living room of the house, where Sutton held down the woman by her hair and struck her twice with his fist, causing a knot to form on the woman's forehead. Repeated striking, choking, and anything that might have happened in the presence of children. 3 aggravating factors from the personal conduct policy that drive that higher than 6. I don't get what the Steelers are doing here other than saying, we had this guy for 6 years, we got him cheap. He's a starting corner, and we got him cheap, and we'll just deal with this crap. It's a lot of crap, and it's a bad look for the Steelers that they gave this guy, second chance. And as we always say, talent will get you that second chance. If this guy was a scrub, he'd never be back in the league.
That bottom line, that's right. And that's what they're doing. And they're, again, I think they're aware of what the suspension possibilities are and all that too. They're probably looking at it the long play, going, well, okay, we'll deal with that, but he might help us out late November, December, or whatever. But man, yeah. You opened up Pandora's box here of criticism and why would you do this and all that. Now they're going to say, wait, we know this guy. He played here for a while, so we're comfortable. And hey, everybody makes mistakes and all that. But these are fairly egregious and eye-opening and inexcusable if true, right?
You either care about this stuff or you don't.
Yeah.
And the Lions do. The Lions cut him right away. The Lions didn't wait for anything. You're gone. They gave him all that signing bonus money. You're gone. That's it. Bye-bye. Steelers said, come on home. And, hey, you got a lot of Steelers fans that don't like that being pointed out. Well, it happened. We didn't do it. We're just telling everybody this is what's out there. Let's take a break. More PFT Live right after this. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.